Hold on just a second. Let me get everything started. Here. Hold on just a tick. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. Let me do a couple things here before I get started. Go over to the events, join the TFO. We'll do that before we do the next mission. Let me have a look at my reputation. Okay, never mind. Where are the Davidians? All right. And gotta watch out because this is the one with the spooky, scary skeletons. Let's see. Crap. Yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens when you get. That's what happens when you get bombarded by skeletons. So what happens when you get bombarded by skeletons right there? I kinda can't see what the hell is going on here. Alright, there we go. Trying to see if we can. Trying to see if. Oh my god. This thing with the skeletons. This thing with the skeletons is pretty damn annoying. I'd like to be able to see what the hell it is. I'm pretty sure there's a. Okay, they already got it. Somebody's already got that candle back there. I still kind of can't see shit right now. We could get them. We could draw them over here. You know, draw them over towards the candles. That would be great. Holy crap! Every time it's hard to see what the hell's going on with the. Well, that went pretty damn fast, if I do say so myself. All right. Go down this way. Whoa! Alright. This is looking like the one where we need to collect things. Okay, so what do you need? Wing. And that is nope. Nope. Not that one. Nope. Aye.
You have something. Now deposit it in the cauldron.
Okay, what do we need? What do we need next?
Fetch the phoenix feather.
That one was close.
You have something. Now deposit it in the cauldron.
Okay, what next?
Fetch the deadly nightshade.
Nope. I think that one is. Yes.
You have something. Now deposit it in the cauldron. Travelers, go back.
All right, I think I got.
At the last. Thank you, noble warrior. Thank you. Beware us. Wind shall rise and fog descend.
Yeah, I always seem to be last on some of these. Always seem to be last on some of these things. Always seem to be kind of last. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. Didn't even get to help out. Oh my god, somebody's jumping like we're playing fucking. Somebody's jumping like we're fucking playing Fortnite over here. Alright, I'm phased. I'm phased. Gotta come up here. I'm phased again. Guys, I need a little help here, please. Hey!
Congratulations, General.
You did it! The Bavarians are undefeated, and the transmuter is under our control once more. Rest assured, we will be on our guard for any future Davidian attacks. This world is safe, thanks to you. Well done, friends.
All right. And with that, we can actually leave the map and go do the mission.
We have received a distress call from a Federation starship, the USS Callisto. It seems the researchers found more trouble than they can handle while exploring the Delta Quadrant.
All right. Just making sure. And transwarp. Okay. There might be some survivors. Scan the wreckage. All right. And scan. Unfortunate. Can we identify who attacked her? Let's hear what they have to say.
This is 7 of 9, part of the Federation research team assigned to the USS Callisto. My team and I were investigating this outpost when the defense systems activated and destroyed the ship.
This is Dahar Master says new at the ICAS Parasopolis. Normally wouldn't be so quick to respond to a Federation distress signal, but this is a new era of cooperation for us, is it not?
I am aware of your service record. Thank you for responding to our request for assistance. I was able to deactivate the outpost's defenses, but the system sent out an automated distress signal upon shutdown. It is logical to assume that someone will be arriving to investigate. Please transport my team and me to your ship. I will be of more assistance to you there.
Hope the call brings worthy foes. Alright. And beam them over to the ship.
Long-range sensors are picking up inbound energy signatures. Voth ships. They must lay claim to this system.
Indeed.
Attention trespassing endotherms. You are trespassing in Fourth Alliance space. Surrender now, and we will allow you to live out the remainder of your lives on a prison world.
Will not be made into your prisoners. Whoops. And we need to attack them. We need to attack it from the back. Right, and there.
Going. It's not like the Voth to leave a battle
That is odd. On screen.
This is a general distress signal for any ships in range. This is the Teray homeworld. We are under attack by an unknown force of immense power. We require immediate assistance.
Who exactly are the Teray?
The Teray are a spacefaring culture that Voyager encountered in 2376. They claim ownership over the underspace, which are corridors through subspace that significantly shorten travel times here in the Delta Quadrant. Command has been attempting to contact them, without success. Access to the underspace would be a distinct advantage for our fleets.
You think the Voth are the ones who attacked the Teray? They left so quickly.
That is one possibility. To my knowledge, the Voth and Teray are not enemies. However, there is still much we do not know about the Delta Quadrant.
This battle will be glorious. It'll show the Teray we are worthy allies. Okay. And leave for the Teray system. All right. Hopefully everybody's doing good. Hopefully everybody's doing good this afternoon. I'm pretty sure after this is another. I'm trying to think. After this is another oh my god. I can't think.
We have arrived in the Teray system. The Voth ships are in combat, but they are not engaging Teray vessels. Their opposition does not conform to any known ship in the database.
Whatever they are, they're packing quite a punch. All right. Here it comes. Including my least favorite attack there. And there we go. There we go. Ship destroyed.
The Voth and whomever they are fighting are speaking on an open channel. We can listen to their communications.
Make it so.
Your defense of the Teray thieves will be your undoing.
The Teray and Voth have a long-standing allegiance. The Teray's exothermic nature makes them superior to the other feeble races of the Quadrant.
Then you will be loyal to the death.
They're not even attempting to negotiate.
The surface is devastated by the debris from the Voth vessels. The Teray do have a defense network of satellites and shields that is capable of protecting them. The control network is offline. This was intentional. Their attackers deliberately targeted the area during the initial assault. There is a secondary command center on the outskirts of one of their major settlements. If we transport directly there, we will be able to restore the control network.
All right, you're done. And beam down to the planet and help out.
The invaders attacked this facility, but they did not do significant structural damage. They were, however, able to take down the control network controlling the orbital defense grid. That defense grid is the only thing capable of stopping all of the debris from the battle in orbit from raining down on the planet. Small pieces will burn up in the atmosphere, and your ship's weapons can deal with some others, but a significant percentage will get through. Until that grid is operational, there will be widespread devastation.
Yes, let's make this happen.
There was a firefight here. One of the Teray is injured, but his condition is stable. He may be able to give us more information about the invaders.
Good. We'll help him. Maybe he can answer some questions. Alright. And we'll help.
Thank you. My name is Bellis. You're from the Klingon Defense Force, right?
Yes, we'd like to know what happened here.
The ships emerged from the underspace, and they were too close for our defense grid to stop the launch of drop pods. In minutes, they had knocked out the grid controls, and we were defenseless. We barely had time to transmit a distress signal.
What is underspace?
You are not Teray. I cannot reveal our secrets.
Very well.
If I may, underspace is a network of subspace corridors that extend through much of the Delta Quadrant. Voyager was pulled into one when its warp field interacted with the corridor's radial wall. At the time, we speculated that the corridors would speed our journey back to Federation space. That was not possible.
If underspace is a Teray secret, how are these attackers able to use it?
The attackers were Vodwar. Voyager did indeed interact with one of our corridors, but instead of deleting the info as we requested and going on their way, they revived our greatest enemy. All of this destruction, every death, is all Voyager's fault.
Vodwar?
Impossible. It cannot be the Vodwar. I would know.
Have you confronted the Vodwar previously?
This is all my fault. When we first encountered the Vodwar, they were in cryostasis. I foolishly awoke their leader in a moment of curiosity. I didn't know their history. They were conquerors, despots. The Vodwar used underspace to rule the Delta Quadrant for decades. It was only when the other races banded together that they were defeated. The time we encountered them, when I awakened them, Captain Janeway said she probably would have done the same thing. But it wasn't her choice, it was mine. I am responsible. However, the Vodwar we encountered did not have a level of technology like what we face here. This is far beyond anything the Vodwar are capable of developing in such a short amount of time.
Understood. What's the plan then?
My analysis remains unchanged. We need to restore functionality to the defense grid. There are 4 nodes located on the edge of this complex. We must restart these nodes and realign them to the central tower to re-establish the grid.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Keep it out for any Vodwar. They won't like what we're trying to do.
I'll go to the central tower and start the initialization sequence.
Alright.
I blame myself for the Vodwar's return. It was a door best left unopened.
Could be more of them over here. Right. Took care of that group. Gotta get this tower. Gotta get the tower back online.
No further. Complete these steps in the correct order to initialize and align the node.
Go on.
First, you must access the AI subroutines. Next, you must charge the capacitive relays.
Alright.
Finally, you must align the main relay.
Understood. Okay, AI subroutines. Capacitive relay. And line the main relay.
Uplink established.
Set one. Group of enemies taken care of right there. Or more of
Rescued the Vaadwaur. We thought we could be allies.
and okay. Okay, drones taken care. Drones taken care of. Next station.
No analysis complete. Perform these steps in the correct order.
Go on.
First, you must access the AI subroutines. Next, you must reinitialize the kinetic dampeners.
Kinetic dampeners.
Finally, you must establish the satellite uplink.
Satellite uplink. Understood. Okay. AI subroutines. Kinetic dampeners. And satellite, pretty sure, yes, satellite uplink. There, that should be this one. That should be this one now.
Defense node online.
Right. That takes care of that one. Pretty sure there are more of them. Pretty sure there are more of them over here.
Whatever happens here, we must inform our superiors about the Vaadwaur threat.
That thing right here. Thing right over here. All right, grab that. And see about fixing the thing.
No further hostile beams detected. I have completed my analysis. Complete the following steps in the correct order.
Go on.
First, you must launch the startup sequencers.
Startup sequencers.
Next, you must update the defense protocols.
Defense protocols.
Finally, you must establish the satellite uplink.
Satellite uplink. Okay, startup sequencers. Then say defense protocol. And then satellite uplink. Right, satellite uplink.
Uplink reinitialized.
Right, that just leaves. Right, that just leaves one more. And one. And another group right over here. Alright, that takes care of that group.
We had to ally ourselves with the Teray to escape the Vaadwaur. My analysis of this node is complete. Execute the following steps in the correct order.
Go on.
First, you must access the AI subroutines. Next, you must charge the capacitive relays.
Capacitive relays.
Finally, you must align the main relay.
Okay, understood. Okay. Yeah, subroutines. Next one is charge the capacitive relay. Let's charge the capacitive. And then last one is access the main relay. That should be the last. That should be the last thing.
Connection reestablished.
And activate the defense grid.
Warrior, I need assistance at the central tower.
Alright. Gotta go over here and help. Gotta go over here to help. There are more. Of course, there's gonna be more Vodwar over here. Alright.
No further
Your
hostile
team
beams
did an excellent job getting the defense nodes back online and realigned to the central hub here. The restart process will take some time, but the defense grid will be active in about 2 minutes. We'd be in good shape if the Vodwar hadn't launched more assault pods. These are mobile transporter pads used to bring more troops to the surface rapidly. I assume they're coming to stop us from restoring the defense grid.
We need to hold them off until the defense grid has completed the restart sequence.
The Terray took control of underspace after the Vodwar were defeated. Clearly, the Vodwar were checked.
Nope, nope. Not all that fond of the flanking damage going on there.
Vodwar reinforcements approaching.
One of my crew has been knocked unconscious. I've gotten to there it is.
The Vodwar are relentless. Probability of our survival
Right.
is slim.
And
Dangerous fight. We must be more so.
not entirely sure what was going on there. I think they're doing a weird like a thing where. All right, let's get them back. See if we can get them back to their feet.
We can't keep this up forever.
What is that?
And let's see if I can get this one back get him back up. There we go.
No further hostile beams detected.
Odd.
It is not odd. Voth reinforcements have entered orbit. These Vodwar
obviously superior force.
Really? Say to remember the Vaudwar tearing your ships apart.
While we did sustain great losses, we have made good on our agreement with the Teray. Bellas, we have restored your defense grid.
7 and 9 restored the defense grid, you mean.
I'm not interested in petty squabbling about who did what. The grid is restored and we are safe. That's all that matters.
I apologize, Bellas. Permission granted.
Seven of 9.
Admiral?
We detected the destruction of the Callisto. What?
It was your fault. Your ship invaded the Voth outpost. You woke the Vaudwar.
Vaudwar. Interesting. Starfleet intelligence did not consider them a threat. We believed their numbers were few and their technology outdated.
Then you were wrong. The Vaudwar have returned, and no one is safe.
I see. 7. Voyager could use your expertise again. Will you return to the ship?
That would be acceptable.
Very well. We will take the other survivors from the Callisto as well. Thank you.
Voyager, 2 to beam up.
Alright, mission completed. Alright. And we're good there. Good there, so let's head back. Alright. Alright, that was easy enough. I think the next one are a bunch of patrol missions, if I remember. I think the next thing are a bunch of patrol missions, if I remember correctly. Nothing. Nothing much. Nothing much right now.
Thank you for assisting 7 and lending aid to the Teray. However, the discovery that our old foes, the Vaudwar, have made such a leap in technology and are now threatening the entire Quadrant is troubling.
I agree.
Thank you. Without your help, my team and I may have been killed by the Voth. Now, however, I must turn my attention to the Vaudwar. I am responsible for their return. I must assist in their defeat.
Good luck, 7. Stay safe out there. Alright, and leave. Thanks very much for that. Vaudwar torpedo.
Not all the experiences of the USS Voyager crew in the Delta Quadrant were positive. Captain Janeway made some tough decisions to get her crew home. And more than one species felt like they'd had a run-in with a supernova after she'd been through their space. These ill feelings have festered for decades, and they haven't aged well. We need to do what we can to assuage them.
Okay. Control system aftermath. And that is all the way up here. Let me have a look at my endeavors here. Physical damage on the ground. Kinetic damage in space. Alright. Well, luckily we're about to do a space mission, so that should, of course, get the torpedoes. That should, oh my god. That should, of course, get the torpedoes and such active, that sort of thing. Kabali system. I don't think we need to go there just yet. Well, I'm doing this, let me have a look at my... Oh, secondary deflector. The ship doesn't have a... The ship does not have a secondary deflector. Failing bolstered impulse engines. What did I put on this ship? Prevailing fortified deflector. I don't know why there's so many things for this thing. Bolstered. Fortified. 755 things. It's gonna have to be a lot of crap. It's gonna have to be a lot of TFOs I'm gonna have to go through in order to get the marks. And I need one more of those. And I need one more of those. Oh, I can actually activate the slipstream again. Gonna need one more of those to actually get that. Slow down just a tad, because here's the section we need to be, and whoa. Passed right by it. Go figure. What happened here, Captain? We'll do what we can to help, Captain. Persepolis out.
This is Cooperative Cube 1138. We are here to help.
Alright. Divert power to the shields. Divert power from the shields to the transporters. Grab all you can. Oh, kind of glitching through the assimilator there. All right.
Thank you for coming. Our situation is quite dire. Life support is failing ship-wide, and so is artificial gravity. We're unable to conduct repairs at this time. Can you provide assistance?
Let's get your life support fixed. That done, your crew should be able to handle everything else.
Thank you. We'll make our way to a base to complete repairs.
Oh, and takes care of that one. Kind of making a little bit of a mad dash away from. Little bit of a mad dash away here because yeah, a little bit damage. Ship's just a little bit damaged over here. Speaking of which, we're not the only ones that are a little bit busted up right here. Let me have a look at my weapon power cost reduction. The other one is okay. Yeah, I'll take this one for. I'll take this one. Modified probe to generate a dampening film. Will evacuate while there's a gap in the radiogenic phase variance. Okay, rescue survivors. Shields a little bit damaged right over here. Ain't ideal. Need to get that shield fixed. Oh, that's not great. We have one more. We have one more annoyance over here. Right over here in the back. It keeps turning its attention over to the. They keep turning their attention over to the assimilators, but there we go.
Appreciates your efforts. We can take charge of those you have rescued and transport them to friendly territory.
Acknowledged. We'll rendezvous with you for transport. All right, beam them over to the ship.
Tracking a large force in tunnel. Preparing
But the Voth not quite done just yet being annoyances. And that takes care of the vaulted ships.
You have our thanks. Were it not for you and your crew, none of us would have survived.
Let us know if you hear any rumors of any further vault advances or attacks. And depart. Very nice. Alright, so what's next?
Are you familiar with Voyager's emergency medical hologram? He's quite unique, even for an old EMH Mark 1. Now,
Alright.
he holds rank in Starfleet in his own right.
I don't think I'm gonna be able. Although, what's. Oh. I just clicked the thing. I just clicked this thing and it went right into an event. On screen. What is your group do this far from a former Qapla space? Alright, we can assist you. Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to do that. I don't think I'd be able to do that mission, but the other mission. But I can do this one before I leave. Background here is a little bit nuts. This background with all these stars is a little bit crazy. Whoa.
Ship is under attack.
Oh, erosion. I think this one is the... No, it's this... Yes, it's this one. And I don't think I need to call in. I don't think I need to call in any help just yet. All right, and one of my torpedoes just went off. Who knows where? Right, that takes care of that. So let's grab let's come over here and grab this last thing from the from this cloud. More Herogen ships. And there we go. There we go. That takes care of that. All right. don't need no display guide. I don't need no display guide. I think we're good. Nothing we couldn't handle. Okay, you're welcome. I think I've been hit with a... I think my ship's sensors got scrambled there. Welcome. Might want to set a new course in case they return. And depart. Yeah, I think my ship's sensors got scrambled there for a second. Thankfully, the Borg, the cooperative ships there kind of helped. All right. That's where I need to call it for right now. So do me a favor if you would. Be sure to hit that thumbs up. Helps me and my channel out quite a bit. So I'm done for right now. So thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you all.